All right, let's dive in. Today, we're talking about a really fascinating new kind of AI agent. This isn't just a tool that you give commands to, it's more like a partner that actually learns from you, creating a completely personalized way to interact with your data.
You know how it is when you're trying to get information from a database, right? It's rigid. You have to speak its language perfectly. But what if that all changed? What if you could just talk to it and it got not just what you said, but what you actually meant? That's the huge idea we're unpacking today. So, this is a massive shift. We're moving away from just barking commands at a machine and toward having a truly intelligent interaction. It's not just about the AI understanding your words, it's about it building a real working relationship with you. Let's really put this side by side. Traditionally, the burden was all on you, right? You had to know the rigid syntax, and you just get back these static, impersonal responses. But with this kind of conversational AI, the whole dynamic just flips. It understands natural language, it learns your habits, and it offers suggestions that actually evolve over time. It stops being a dumb tool and starts being a smart partner that helps you explore. So how in the world does it pull this off? Well, the secret lies in what you can kind of think of as the AI's two brains. It has two totally distinct forms of intelligence that work together to create this amazing, seamless experience. The first brain is the logician, the map maker. Its entire job is to become an absolute expert on the database itself, its structure, its content, and every single connection hidden inside it. It does this through a process called dynamic schema detection. Now, that sounds super technical, but all it really means is that instead of a developer having to manually feed the AI a map of the database, the AI just figures it out on its own. It scans everything automatically, discovering all the data types, the collections, and even the really complex relationships between different bits of data. And this slide gives you a little peek at what that AI actually sees. It's not just a list of files. It understands that the user's collection has an email field. And, crucially, it knows that the posts field is a reference that links to a whole other collection. This deep structural knowledge is the foundation for everything else it does. Okay, so that's brain number one. But this is where things get truly revolutionary. Let's talk about the second brain. It's not focused on the data at all. It's focused on understanding you. This is done through what's called user-specific memory. The AI doesn't treat every user the same. It's meticulously tracking your query history, identifying your common patterns, and even figuring out your skill level to build a profile that is completely and totally unique to you. And this is what that profile can look like. The AI learns which collections you use most, like users and posts. It assesses your skill level, in this case, intermediate, and it even picks up on your common mistakes, like maybe you always forget a sort command. This is exactly how it's able to offer such perfectly tailored advice. So, here's the payoff. This is what happens when those two brains work together. A standard query just gives you the data, that's it. But the enhanced AI response, it gives you the data plus all this incredibly valuable context. It gives you suggestions like adding that sorting you always forget. And it provides insights from its memory. It's proactive, not just reactive. Okay, so let's see how this plays out in a real scenario. We're going to follow a user on their journey as the AI learns their style, adapting from their very first simple questions all the way to much more complex and nuanced requests. So here we go. We're starting at step 1, the beginner stage. And right from the user's very first query, the AI is already paying close attention. A user starts with something simple and direct: get all users. The AI executes this, of course, but it's also logging this fundamental query pattern. In its memory, it makes a little note. Okay, this user is probably a beginner. The conversation has officially started. But it doesn't stop there. The AI is designed to grow with you. After seeing a series of successful, maybe slightly more complex queries, it recognizes that you're learning. And just like that, it updates your profile. It graduates you from beginner to intermediate. Now its suggestions are going to become more sophisticated, right alongside you. As the user keeps interacting with the system, the AI transforms. It goes from being a simple assistant to a genuine data co-pilot, one that's capable of helping unlock much deeper, more powerful insights. As our user progresses into that advanced stage, their questions naturally get more complex, and you can bet the AI's responses are evolving to match, step for step. So now the user asks something much more analytical. Analyze user sign-up trends by month. Because the AI has tracked their journey and knows they're an advanced user, it doesn't just return a simple list. No way. It generates a sophisticated aggregation pipeline to properly analyze the data, and it might even offer some performance insights on how to make that query run even faster. So, how does all this learning actually happen? Let's take a quick peek under the hood at the core mechanical loop that powers this entire intelligent system. It's a simple but incredibly powerful four-step feedback loop. 1. You send a query. 2. The AI responds with the data and your personalized suggestions. 3. And this part's key. You provide feedback, maybe by clicking a little "This was helpful" button. 4. The AI takes that feedback, updates its memory about you, and gets just a little bit smarter for your very next interaction. It learns every single time. And the data shows that this thing works. In one sample, the AI logged 45 queries from a single user, and it achieved an impressive 93% success rate, all while maintaining an average response time of just over 1 second. So it's not just smart, it's also highly effective and really, really fast. So we'll leave you with this final thought. We focused on one specific tool for querying data, but the principle here is so much bigger. If our tools can stop being these static, dumb objects and start becoming dynamic partners that learn our unique styles and habits, how does that fundamentally change the scope, the creativity, and the potential of the work we can all do?